Hey guys, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys, so we just got back from Nashville, which is crazy, but you know the content doesn't stop, so neither can we. We literally had to leave for the airport at 4:30 this morning. It was nuts. But we're hearing, since we're in Nashville, I feel like this is very on brand because we went to the underground place that the Nashville, I guess in Nashville, that the Real Housewives of New Jersey went to. And now we're hearing there's a report that Teresa Giudice and Louis Ruelas were asked to leave Nashville. Well, the vacation home by the Real Housewives of New Jersey producers. So, guys, before we jump in, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And well, with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so according to All About the Real Housewives, if you thought that the drama on the Real Housewives of New Jersey reached the boiling point during part one of the cast trip to Nashville, think again. It turns out there's plenty of more drama to come, including some behind-the-scenes tea. Tamra Judge and Teddy Mellencamp spilled some Real Housewives of New Jersey insider tea on a recent episode of their podcast, Two Teas in a Pod. According to Tamra, the fight between Margaret Josephs and Teresa Giudice was a production nightmare. First thing I thought is, this is a production nightmare. Shit's flying and they're trying to capture it with the cameras, yet producers are trying to make sure no one is getting hurt. They're trying to pull Teresa out and somebody's trying to pull Margaret, all while trying to get all of this caught on camera. She reiterated, it's a production nightmare, and you get in trouble for that. The Real Housewives of Orange County alum then revealed that Teresa Giudice and her then boyfriend, who's her now fiance, Louis Ruelas, were asked to leave the Real Housewives of New Jersey cast Nashville vacation home by producers. They did not willingly leave the property. Teresa and Louis were asked to leave by producers, which I can totally understand because I thought, how the hell? No, there's no way she's leaving on her own. Tamara revealed production actually asked them to leave. I heard she put up a big fight and she didn't want to leave, and Teresa thought Margaret should leave. I'm hearing this from an insider. I didn't see it, but take it for what it's worth. It does make sense, she added, which I actually believe what she's saying. Now, that's not the only drama that went on because there was more behind the scenes stuff that we obviously don't know yet. And I'm sure it'll come out at the reunion. But in the meantime, Teresa's fiance, Louis Ruelas, actually reached a settlement in his $127,000 court case after allegedly refusing to pay the vendor. So we do have a settlement reached. Okay, great. Louis Ruelas and his business partner were accused of owing over $127,000 to a vendor. Palmetto Produce Corp, sued them in July of 2021 after they allegedly failed to pay for avocado loads. The 46-year-old fell into the spotlight after his engagement to Teresa Giudice, and we know that he's not loving it so much because he probably didn't think that a lot of the stuff that's coming out about him would come out. Now, according to the legal documents obtained by The Sun, Louis technically reached a settlement with the plaintiffs, and the outlet said Palmetto Produce Corp, asked the judge to postpone a certain hearing because of the agreement. Even though both parties have agreed on a number, which, that's great. We're getting rid of one court case. They still must finalize and execute and implement the settlement. The plaintiffs want to keep a settlement conference on the books in case either side needs the court, technically their assistance in finalizing the proposed settlement. The outlet previously reported that Louis and his business partners repeatedly refused to pay for the avocados because the fruit suffered various end-of-season defects and also were not of the quality necessary or appropriate for resale. Because of this, Palmetto Produce supposedly agreed to modify the price after Louis and his partners were sued. Now, he filed a counterclaim against the plaintiffs, claiming that the price was never actually adjusted. In response, the plaintiffs claimed that they never agreed to adjust the price in the first place. The mystery continues, but now that both parties have agreed on a settlement, the public may not hear more details about this whole lawsuit unless someone leaks the information. Now, of course, we know that it's either going to be, if the information's leaked, it's either going to come from Kim D. It's going to come from somewhere. We just don't know where it's coming from. But if you ask Teresa, she's probably going to say, oh, Margaret will mention it all. Now, guys, I want to know what your thoughts are, because a lot of people gave a lot of shit when it came to Teresa Giudice and her actions at I guess technically in Nashville, when she's threatening to beat up Margaret, when she's throwing stuff across the table, when she's freaking out, people are like, how is Bravo co-signing this? And how does she continue to have a job? Now, it is kind of good to hear that the producers did make her leave the house, because I think when you get to a point as a housewife where you feel like you're so untouchable, nobody can tell you what to do, and you think that this is your show, it becomes a problem. Now, we saw this with Vicky Gunvalson in the past, and she's like, this is my show. And you're like, oh gosh, okay, this is not your show. This is not the land of our people. This is Glendale. Okay, that was a Keeping Up with the Kardashians reference. But if you guys haven't watched Kardashians, I know this is off topic, go check it out on Hulu, because the production value is insane. Now, getting back to it, I think that Teresa Giudice really does feel like this is her show. She shared so much about her family. You know, her husband at the time was deported. She went to jail. They stopped filming, or at least put it on pause until she got out of jail. There was a lot, you know, or there has been a lot that has revolved around Teresa for her to definitely think, this is my show, back up. I'll do whatever I want. I can do whatever I want, and you can't tell me what to do. At that point, it does legitimately become a problem. Now, guys, I don't want to just give you this information and not ask what you think. So go ahead and comment below. What are your thoughts about Teresa Giudice being kicked out of the house and kind of refusing to leave, thinking that Margaret Josephs should go? And how do you feel about the way that production handled this? Honestly, I would have been like, you need to leave too. I wouldn't have made Margaret Josephs leave at this point. I would have been like, Teresa, you need to find a different place to stay. We're going to put you in a hotel. Sorry, girl, you got to go. Bye. But I do want to hear your opinion. So go ahead, comment below. What are your thoughts? And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Also, guys, thank you so much for all of the love and support for our Nashville location. Los Angeles, Nashville, it feels like a whirlwind. So much fun. But now we're going to New York City on April 28th. And I hope you guys can join us. If you can't join us in person, definitely make sure to go to spillingtealive.com, grab your live stream tickets, because it's one hell of a show and we're going to have so much fun. And everyone keeps asking, oh, well, I don't want to watch the footage and ruin the show for myself. It's okay. You guys can watch the footage. Not one show is like another. I mean, they're all so different. We have different talent. We have different guests. We have a different format. We have different cues. It's totally different. So now I feel like I'm just ready to go on stage and do this all over again. I cannot wait. I feel so much more confidence. And if there's anything I can take away from this tour, it's just the fact that it makes me feel like, damn, we did the damn thing. So I love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.